music mogul, talent manager. We've heard your name over and over and over throughout the years. Deb Antney, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, you're back home. Queens is home for you.
Of course.
Did you bring the gloominess today too?
Don't do that. I just came from sunshine.
Where'd you come from?
Cali.
Oh, yeah, you really did. Ooh.
Yeah, so I came from Cali, so
yeah, but
I'm bi-coastal now.
How do you like that, going back and forth? Uh-oh.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad at all.
Okay. But right now, if you had to live somewhere for a long period of time, where would it be? Let's remember where you're at right now. Let's remember where home is.
I know where I'm at, but I'm not going to sit up here lying. This is not one of the places that I'd want to live back in. Like, I've gotten spoiled now.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
you get so much more for the dollar.
Oh, yeah. That's a whole different conversation.
And I think that now it's like I miss home because I miss real friends, okay? That's one of the biggest things, and that real authentic part of things.
Yeah.
And not just that, but the familyness of things. I definitely miss those things, but I don't miss this weather.
I know. Yeah.
I don't miss the weather, and I don't miss the bumping. Like back and forth, slamming into everybody's coming. Everybody got an attitude. Like you always on go. You can't be pleasant. You can't smile all the time. It's like you just on go, and you kind of learn that when you get away from here.
Yeah,
you kind of learn like, oh my gosh,
what have I been doing my whole life? Yeah, but
not living.
Right. But I think we can also attribute so much of your success from that Queen's energy, right?
Definitely. Let me explain something to you. When I'm in trouble, I come home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, click my heels 2 times, and there's no place like home.
That's right.
I'm not even going 3.
Yeah.
2 times.
I'm back.
I'm home. Yeah. Because it's like, it's what you need. I don't think people kind of understand it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just that you have to have that energy.
Yeah.
When I did season 1, I think I spent around in the parking deck. I just like had my mouth open for the snow to come in. Because, snow, really snow in Atlanta is like nothing.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. You know what I'm saying? So when I was there, and it's like I get to put on a big coat.
Yeah.
That's what I miss about New York. It's
but
the
in
fashion.
doses. Now in doses.
Now I can take it and be here a month, 2 months to do what I'm doing, and I'm back out.
Yeah.
And I have a choice now. I could go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not being cramped, because that's another thing. Like now in my life, I don't want to be closed in.
Yeah.
I need space around me. I have to have space, and comfortable space. Here you could pay an armful of arm and a leg and a place, and you're in a box.
Yeah.
Along with that, you're sharing it.
Yes.
With uninvited guests.
Yes.
Guests that you did not invite to come in.
Yeah, that's right.
Be it a brown one or a gray one. But you didn't ask it to come in.
Right.
And it's just there taking up space, eating up your food, tearing up the food at that. And everything else they can get into.
Yeah. But you shot season 2 of Deb's House here, right?
Jersey.
Okay, so in Jersey.
Jersey and here.
Okay, so how was that experience?
It was great.
Yeah.
Again, I know where I'm at.
Right, yeah.
So it was great. And nothing is better than taking them out from wherever they're from and bringing them to the essence of things. That's important.
Now you found, so for this new season, season 2, which is going to be airing this Friday on WeTV, so you're focused on an R&B singer. Now, season 1, it was
rap.
All about rap, a rap star, Rocky. Before we talk about season 2, where are things with Rocky right now?
Rocky is getting her life together.
Okay.
As in the season, people seen that she had cases. And that's what she wanted to clear up. So she's down to 1 now.
Wow.
And I just spoke to a lawyer, and we were speaking, so she's down 2-1.
Wow.
And even during this time, I got to speak to her mom and all that. So, which people don't know because they're saying, oh, nothing happened with her. Nothing. A lot is going on with her.
Right.
And there's a lot of good things, but there's a lot of things that she's taking time out and she's finding herself.
And that's the most important.
Yeah, she's moved out from there, from, all of the stuff that to just help her even more.
Right.
And that's what I loved about her in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't about the rapping. It was about her sacrifice. And I know that better than anyone. You understand what I'm saying? She showed emotions through her hands.
Right. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? She didn't know how to do anything else but that way, and it was all about survival. So she's doing I'm very proud of her.
And you've mentioned it's important for you to talk to an artist's family and really truly mentor an artist, not just
you just
get
don't
them
go
the
in there
limelight.
with an artist and it's just that. You have to know, if you're going to do something with them, you have to know every aspect of their life. You become that important. I need to go, if you go to the hospital, if you're sick, if you go on the courts, everything it is that you're going through, you have to know all these things. But here's the thing that people don't understand. It's like, I'm not really looking for an artist. This show, the competition of the first season and the competition of the second season, they're going against themselves. Oof. They are the competition.
Right.
And that's what people have to understand.
Right.
Stop thinking I'm putting people up against each other.
Right.
I'm never going to put 2 women up against each other. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing them games. Don't throw that on me. You're so used to negativity that it just sounds correct to be that way. Or, oh, nobody's doing anything. Nobody will ever do anything when it comes to me. Because with me, you don't go out till I think you're ready to go out. Okay? It's not about when you think you are it. If you're it, you have no business coming in my face. But development for me is very, very important. It is very important to do development. It doesn't take for me to be under you 24/7.
Right.
Nobody said I'm supposed to put no fistful of money in your pocket and behind your back and do all the rest. I'm not your label.
Right.
And I think that people get a misconception about all the things that you're supposed to do to them. Remember, I'm the one that spoiled people with the management side.
Yes.
I'm the one that did all of that stuff in management that nobody acknowledges or they'll say nothing about it.
Can you tell us
but
some of the things?
Me
Yeah, can you tell us some of the things that you did?
Shows. Okay? It's me sitting in the hospital, in a courtroom. I'm doing everything.
Right.
Deals, all kind of things. I did it all. A manager's job is to do nothing but to manage your career. If you don't have a career, there's nothing to manage.
Ouch.
Okay?
Oof.
If anything that these new artists need is a publicist.
Oof.
The publicist will show them everywhere there is to go. But today, there's so many people doing management that's never done it, don't know nothing about it.
Oof.
This is not a school-giving thing.
Right.
This is not about education. There's a lot in being a manager.
Right. That's
Okay,
right.
but it is not for me to do your job. It's not for me to want it more than you want it.
You gotta want it more.
It is not just about collecting a percentage. You collected 20% and don't even know. You ain't never done nothing before.
Right. Yep.
It is just about the money. You want to collect the money. It has to be about more than the money. Because you go through too many things to make it equal it up good. They won't equal up together good.
Oof. For season 2, what was the hardest part, from my understanding, because it's about to air, you found a lot of the talent on TikTok, which is different.
Found all the talent on TikTok.
All the talent on TikTok. So tell us how that process was for you.
I went to meet them where they were.
How do you like it? Did you enjoy it? Was it a different vibe?
Well, let me explain something to you. I love, one thing I could cast. It's simple because I mean, finding people is nothing. I find all kind of people on my TikTok.
Yeah.
I have everything there.
Yeah.
Chefs, all kind of people. I mean, gardeners.
Yeah.
It's all kind of people that come on my TikTok. It's people that want to do different kind of shows. They just speak to me about a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So one day I was in the studio. I don't remember what made me get on the internet at that time. Me and Jimmy, Me and Jimmy was down. I said, Jimmy, come over here and get on this thing with me. Let's have some fun. So they kept writing, oh, he fine. Okay, good. What you want to do? I want to rap. I want to sing. I want to do this. Miss Deb, could you manage me? Could you do this? I said, what the ATL is going on here? So I said, you know what? We're going to create a show out of this.
Oh.
And I need to show them some stuff. We're gonna do this. We're going to do the casting right here. I was booked up. I was supposed to leave to go to various states and go into states, but I wanted to go into places that we don't normally go in. That's where I wanted to go, where you don't really look at, because that's where your diamonds are for real. Ooh. Okay, Whitney taught me that. Go in the basement. You'll find the best sound ever.
You say that so lightly. We're talking about Whitney Houston.
Oh, yeah.
For anybody who just doesn't know what we are referencing to.
Or Nippy to me.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's what she's told me. And that's how she taught me about what production. You know? And these things are real. If you go somewhere deep down in the country or somewhere in the backwoods, somewhere, that's where you find your diamonds, the hoods. That's where your talent is. But note what's coming with it. And note when you work with a woman, what are you dealing with when you're working with women? That's why it took them so long to have women to come out. They cost too much. They do all kind of stuff. You know, even for these women right away, because they was on TV and doing something, they expected to be given some, you know, name brands.
Right.
When you've been wearing Walmart brands already.
Right.
Or the bootleg stuff.
Right.
Now, because you're here, you want to compete against the girl that's been out there forever and a day,
right?
And she now could afford to go buy her own stuff,
right?
The game is called fake it till you make it.
Damn.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that you have to know, and you're not there yet.
Right.
You're not there. So this is not about stop fighting her,
right?
Because she ain't got nothing to do with you,
right?
You're going to destroy you. She can't destroy you,
right?
You will be the one that destroy yourself.
Damn.
And I make this stuff very clear, although people swear she ain't doing nothing with none of them. I never wanted to show that nothing could be done with anybody.
Right, of course.
That's why I've got Deb's House, the album being done.
Oh, okay.
So it's the best of all of them. And it's their stuff. They will earn this money. It's their money.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It will go out. So now, even in Atlanta, I have the TikTok building. Nobody knew TikTok was there, but the TikTok building is there.
Wow.
So there's some place that people can go into, and it really can be done because I really want to help them.
Yeah.
But now you'll hear yourself, and who knows who's going to have that hit, because I got some records. So there's people from Chicago, there's people from L.A., there's people from Ohio, there's people from all over the place. I just choose them.
What would you say was... What were the arguments about this upcoming season? Not all of them, but some of the disagreements that, you know, some of the
Who's the HBIC? Period. Yeah. But I got to say about you, I think you this. I think you're being opinionated. Like, this is who they are. This is who women are.
And what do you do in that moment? Do you try to calm everybody?
It irritates me. I have to walk away for a minute, then I'm coming in and I'm shutting it down because I'm not going through that.
Yeah. And you don't have to do your show. You know, you're good. You've established yourself a long time ago. So what is the drive behind you wanting?
I love it. And I love women. You're more powerful than you give yourself credit for. I hate the cattiness of women. Like, I still go through that with women. You know, we'll be cool today. And the minutes you don't agree with something, you'll slip off, and I'll become the worst person in the world. You understand what I'm saying? It's always going to be there. And the one thing is that although people look at me one way, I look at me as still being Deborah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at me like other people look at me, but I'm going to stop that. You know what I'm saying? So even I have to start people with NDAs.
Really?
Not only do I have to protect myself, but I have to protect who I work with also.
For sure.
So I'm high end, still there.
Right. So what do you think the understanding is from other people about you versus the reality of who you are? I guess the biggest misconception about
I'm Deborah Antney. I'm no different from me. See, I'm not responsible where you place me at. I'm only responsible for where I'm at. That's it. I didn't place me where you placed me. So people, like not just me, but even in other people, you have so much to say. You see somebody for 2 seconds on the screen and you think you know their life story.
Ooh.
Even for these artists.
Yes.
Y'all want to tell people that they know good. This is so encouraging to see these women step up and put their life on national television.
It is very hard, for sure.
You know, let it be clear and known that there are incidents. I don't even think I would want to be up there. I don't know, because I'm an open book. Like, I don't really mind talking about. But I think that mentally I'll be going through so much stuff that I wouldn't even be able to handle some of these things.
Yeah, for sure.
So for once, be respectful.
Yeah.
And the job is not finding you a deal, because I can get you a deal, but are you going to stay in the deal?
Ooh.
Because mentally, you got to get some things straight. You got to clean that backyard up. That backyard dirty. It needs to get clean.
How did the singers react to you when you talked to them about this on this season?
They were not. You gotta just, you know, you got it and you don't have. Like, you gotta see. And then let's be clear. This is done in real time, so there's no setup. People get to say what they want to say.
Yeah.
Don't cut it. I don't like that. I like real time.
Yeah. Don't edit anything.
Don't
The
edit
show,
nothing.
Right, yeah.
Let it stay.
Yeah.
We not going back in. Don't ask me a question to say bring it back up again.
Right.
Because if they not there, I ain't going there.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not messy. It's real. It's what people are going through in real time.
Right.
Real life, real time. At that moment, this is what they were going through. But the thing that I want you to pay attention to is how they grow. Who grow and who don't grow.
Ooh.
That's what I want you to pay attention to. That will let you know if that person is worth you dealing with.
Damn.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it doesn't matter how pretty you are.
Right.
Doesn't matter any of those.
Right.
You could have a behind that reached from here to Methuselah somewhere. Wherever that's at.
Right.
You got the plumpiest titties in the world.
That's right.
Don't matter. You could have the tiniest waistline in the world. Don't matter. That ain't selling sex. I'm not turned on by you. I want talent. That's what I want to see. I want to see what time. I want to see that you have the ability to give me what I need if I do want to take you out there.
That's a lot of pressure. But they got to be up for it. That's the whole point of this.
Listen. How are you coming in the music game?
Yeah.
And you can't take pressure? If you can't take me, you're not going to take this crap here.
I saw a little bit of that for this upcoming season. I saw that energy. And you're telling them that. Like, if you can't handle this room right now, it's a cold world.
Out there.
That's right.
Because it's vicious. Once you make it in there, it's vicious. And all the people that once upon a time loved you, when your success start coming through, or at least when they determine your success came through, watch and see how fast they flip on you. That's how this world is made up.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that it's done like that. At least if I could put a dent somewhere in things, I'm going to feel so good.
Who are you most proud of as far as the work that you've done with them in your career?
In my entire career?
I know it's hard to pick because you've worked with some of the greatest of the greats. But for you personally.
My real working with?
Yeah.
Nicki.
Why? Why Nicki?
Her work ethics.
Tell us about her work ethics. Now, I've heard, the talks of how hard she works, but tell us from...
And she do.
Like, you are actually there. You've seen it. What is her work ethics like?
Non-stop.
Non-stop. Just...
Like, she was an artist that, most artists don't want to go nowhere till the night. They want to smoke weed.
Sure.
They want to go through that. That wasn't her. She up early in the day.
Early?
Early in the morning calling.
Damn it.
Okay? She's in the studio, in the gym. She was disciplined the whole while. She was disciplined.
How did you and Nicki meet?
Fendi.
Okay. All right.
I wanted a girl. I wanted a girl so bad. And Gucci had a show. And Fendi said, yo, Dad, I got a girl for you. I said, nah. I don't want this stuff. Because I forgot when it happened. Something just happened with some chicks. And I can't be bothered with that.
Right.
All that. You got to keep your legs closed for me. I have to pay attention to some things. I really pay attention to a lot of things. And he gave me this tape. I ain't even get down the road good. And I said, who in the eight? I said it different, but who is this?
Yeah.
And then we had a show in Baltimore. Wayne was late. She was there at that time, but she wasn't signed to them. She just happened to be coming up there, her and her friend or whatever. And they was like, that's Nicki Minaj. And I was like, let's go, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go. I wasn't trying to hear nothing. I was just trying to get them. So we had another show that we had to go to.
Right.
And then the next time I heard from her, she was down there doing a show down there. And she was stuck and called. Her cousin called me. And her cousin, one of my security was married to her cousin.
Oh, wow. This is a small world.
Yeah, so me and her talked.
And how was that conversation?
It was very good. It was very, very good. And even, like, when she came, I told her, I said, if you come here, I'll help you. But I can't help you in New York because I'm not coming back to New York to stay. Because I knew that this was going to take a lot of work. And at that time, you know, people forget a lot of things. But every artist I had, nobody liked them. So technically, we started that internet stuff because they couldn't come to the radio stations. They was blackballed. So we did everything through the internet. Everything came out through the internet. So there's a lot of stuff there.
Sheesh.
But she worked up against them guys, and they didn't give her no breaks.
Really?
And she worked.
Hard work.
She did hard work.
Right.
I didn't go through nothing like not the way these women today.
Hard work.
She worked. And that's one thing I could honestly, regardless of whatever people say or whatever, she worked her ass off to get to where she's at.
Right.
I looked for the ethics, and I remember I said to her one day, you made it very difficult for me to work with another female.
Ooh.
Because I know what women was bringing to the table.
You knew from before, then you saw what it was working with her, and now you have a different perspective because of the standards that Nicki set. Yeah. Did you know initially right away she was going to be the superstar that she is today?
I knew she was very talented. I knew she was very determined. She was building before she even made it, before she ever even signed to Wayne. Like, she was already building.
I love hearing these stories because I think we forget the grind, the
journey. Not so much as you forget. People don't talk about it. It's like stuff that people keep away, and they claim, they're the claim to the fame.
Right.
So, of course, they're not going to talk about that
stuff. Right, yeah.
But you just let it go, and it speaks volumes for itself.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
I had saw online when Nicki had posted that somebody was trying to take you away from her. They were trying to pay you $5 million to leave her tour. What?
I'm not going to get into that, but yeah.
But that was true in that way. And the reason I bring it up is because the game is the game, and it is a cold world.
It's a cold world that we live in. But the thing that's so important to me is that us as women come together. We're strong. We're strong. It's no disrespect to the men, but they can't even move like they move without us.
That's right. That's right.
And it's real, whether people want to realize this or not.
Yeah.
And it's like, loyalty means a lot to me. It doesn't matter what anybody has done to me. You will never make me be who you are. Never.
Oof.
Never.
Right. Even if someone slights you, you're not going to go out
I'm not going there. I'm not clapping back at you.
Yeah.
I don't do internet beefs. Yeah. I'm not a keyboard
warrior.
Gangster.
Yes. Yeah.
I do real time. Excuse me. I just cursed. I just said it wrong because I just caught myself.
Yeah.
But this is real time. You want to deal in real time? Let's deal in real time. But we're not going to do that, and it's not going to be publicly known because guess what? I, unlike you, I don't want no witnesses. And just let that be known.
You turned down $5 million out of loyalty. That's a lot of money. And I know that for you...
Can you buy that? Let me explain something to you.
Tell us.
How many times have you had the same dollar come back in your hand? You can't speak on it, right?
Never.
It's me, my integrity.
That's right.
Has nothing to do with anybody else. It's me.
And $5 million's a lot to turn down, though. A lot. And I just say that because I want to show your integrity in
right,
this.
But that also shows for a person that's not used to money. I don't have $5. I don't have 500, 5,000. You understand what I'm saying? 500,000. What difference do it make? And what is that going to do for me?
Right.
That I lose somebody.
Damn. Yeah.
Just for some dumb stuff. We're not talking about don't speak to the person or don't do this and this and that. Like, I'm not playing those games.
Right.
Okay? But now you want to buy me? I wouldn't let you buy me at the most important time in my career with all what people did to me, but we're not going to talk about that.
Ooh.
Okay? I could have sold out then. And I would have got far more than $5 million.
Damn it.
But for what reason?
That's right. Right.
So she means more to me than $5 million.
Absolutely.
And I want to come off of her subject because this whole interview will be about nothing but her.
No,
then I won't be about my show.
No.
Important, yeah.
Well, of course, absolutely. But I think integrity in this industry is important. And I think it shows even when we're watching the new seasons. But like you really apply what you say, right? And I think it's important. Listen, money.
It's not for me to try to convince people like this is real, okay?
Yeah.
What I'm doing is real. Either accept or reject. Everybody's not going to like it. Everybody's not going to want to be there.
Right.
But I know I demand respect. And I feel that every woman that comes through demands respect.
But do you feel like that's held you? And I ask this for you to have integrity, to have principles and things that you're willing to do and not do. But do you feel like opportunities were taken away from you in your career because you held your ground?
A lot of it was. Think of a female having all the top artists.
Yeah.
Not just artists, but producers. See, they never talk about me with the producers.
Tell us some of the producers. Because, yes, we know the talent. We know the singers, the rap superstars. But tell us some of the producers.
Lex Luger. 808 Mafias.
Yeah.
TM88. Like, I can sit here and go on. The Southern producers, that was me. I was a woman. I was a woman.
Yeah.
That done things differently until I took men in a room with me. But I don't want to go through that either because it was what it is. The one thing about me is that I don't cry over stuff. Whatever I did, I really did it to myself. I did it. I invited you to come in and do exactly what it is you do.
Right.
My job is, because I'm on a platform, to give that back. I need to teach you how to play this game.
Yeah. What's the number one thing that a manager should not do? I know that's there's probably a lot of things, but
there's a lot of things you shouldn't do now.
But the one thing you're just like, don't do this.
The sellouts. You understand what I'm saying? I look at people. Behaviors is everything to me. I don't care the facade that goes up.
Right.
It's the behavior. You understand? There's not a soul out there that I ran with that could say I crossed them.
Wow.
Come to me. Come to
wow,
me.
Dad. Wow.
Come to me.
And I say that because
you done shit to me and I turned around and stabbed you. Like, no. But you have said tons of things and done things. Have I ever one time came back at you?
How did you
It's not that I'm afraid. It's not that any of that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. But I will not be you.
Ooh.
If I told you I love you, I might dislike you.
Sure.
Now.
Right.
But that's real for me.
What's the one question that artists always ask you? For example, in season 2.
Can you manage me?
Outside of that. But the one
Can you manage me? I'm the hottest thing next. I'm going to be bigger than Nicki. I'm going to do this and this and that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, relax.
Like, this is real stuff.
Right. Do you know right away if there's someone you will not work with?
Yes.
Damn. What are some of the red flags? Tell us, Deb. Give us game.
Honism.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like disrespectful females. I don't like it when you selling sex and not talent.
Now, can there be a world with maybe both sex appeal? I'm talking about sex appeal.
You can have. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, like
I was always told that you're supposed to give them something to imagine. Instead, you become community property. Everybody sees. There is no mystery about you. The whole game to getting a man and getting that stuff is the mystery. Who, what? What am I going to have there? How's this going to be? Why do everybody has to know everything that's going on in your bedroom when you can't even cook?
ouch, damn, Deb. Maybe both. Maybe cook and sex appeal. No? I'm trying to create a bridge.
Why?
Well, meaning, let's say somebody who enjoys, maybe...
So you tell me, is it cute that every time you out, your whole naked behind is naked? You ain't got a stocking on. You just got it naked. And all you do, I can't stand that twerking. Because that just took this to, it opened the door for things to go a whole nother way.
And again, this is your perspective.
It's just mine. Listen.
Exactly.
Let me just tell you something. This is the God honest truth. If it don't apply, let it fly. Because hit dogs are holler. Okay? So that's your thing. And if this is your way of life, it's your way of life.
That's right. Yeah.
And don't tell me about somebody else that you might know that I deal with that's these kind of ways.
Sure.
That's them. That's their way of life.
Right.
I don't have anything to do with that.
Right.
But anything that's dealing with me, we're going to have some respect because I know that there's something else that's going to come across with that. Okay? That's why this whole thing, like these girls, swear to God, they need to become, well, let me just tell you the most hurting thing. When I go to schools and I speak, and I get a young girl to tell me she's going to be a stripper. Like, my mommy makes all this money, she do all of this stuff, or she be at all the videos, or she do all these kind of things. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not knowing that she goes to work and she's touched for $1. $1. How do you trust her?
What do you say when someone comes and shares this with you? Like, how do you try to...
I don't knock them down.
Of course,
I don't knock
absolutely.
them down. We're
Right.
going to find a better way.
Sure.
We're going to find a better way.
I love that you are wanting to help instead of judging, instead of knocking
knocking
down.
you away.
That's
I'm not.
right.
And I understand as a mother or whatever, you have to do what you have to do. I have friends that are big lawyers today, and they work part-time in there. And they now have their own firm, and it's little things like that. But they still stood on integrity, but they still did what they did.
Right.
I don't know if that's the Catholic side that's buried inside of me somewhere, you understand what I'm saying? But I was just raised differently.
When you first wanted to become a manager...
I never did. So, see, that's the thing.
How
I
did
never said I'm anybody's manager. People just put that on me.
But you were okay with it, right?
It's okay.
It's okay.
I don't need a title. I'm
That
Deborah
is-
Antney. That's the biggest title of it all.
I love that you said that.
Yeah, I don't need no title.
You're not seeking this validation.
Yeah, I
this
don't need
title.
validation.
Yeah.
I don't need validation.
Yeah.
I'm good.
When I do want to talk about Whitney Houston, if that's okay. Can you just explain how it was when you came across her and
It's
what
not that
was
she came. So let me just tell you this. Bobby is family to me. Okay? Our families, for every one of them, there's one of us. And I lived in Boston, myself. So before they even became big, I knew him.
Yeah.
And his sister Bethy and me was very close. Okay? And we all just kind of came up. And then my brother was with his sister.
Wow. Small world again.
Yeah. Okay? Which was like really, really crazy coming down the line. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's like, so he was family, always family to us because he was close to my family. That when she came in the picture, she was family.
I love that. Yeah.
So working with, doing stuff with her is like, the moments that I have with her, we had so much fun. It's pathetic. Like, nobody understands how silly she is. You know what I'm saying? And she wanted to be a veterinarian for real. She loved animals.
That's beautiful.
That was the big thing about it. Wasn't a singer. And to hear her story, and then she started sharing different things with me, behavior-wise. Because there was a lot of people that wanted me to do this stuff for them when I came to Georgia, because I'm coming from New York. So
Yeah,
of
that's
course,
right, yeah.
everybody put that right away with stuff.
Right.
And I wasn't thinking about it, but she always just talked to me about different things, and it was things that she went through that taught me various things. It's various people. Betty Wright taught me a lot of stuff. You know, that's my mentor. That was my mentor right
I wanted
there.
to ask you, because you mentor a lot of people.
Yeah.
So to hear who mentored you, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
What did you learn? The biggest takeaway? I'm sure there's a lot, but something that you hold close to your heart that you still do to this very day.
Stay the woman that I am. Don't change for nobody. Don't allow the money to change for me. And keep the whispers out my ear.
Ooh.
That's why I always tell people to keep them whispers away from you.
Ooh.
It will destroy you.
I really like that.
Yeah, you might be okay today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. But it's going to come a time that your whole ship will sink.
That's right. I was reading up how you also mentioned that 50 Cent has given you advice.
He sure did.
What's the best piece of advice that he shared with you? Or at least one that you remember right now?
One of the things that he said to me that always stuck with me, and I remember it was a lawsuit that I went through, and it was horrible. It had nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. It had only to do with the artist, but not me. But I was the one that got hit.
Ugh.
And I never told. I never did anything. I just took the hit. But I cried about it in my own ways. And 50 let me know, don't nobody want to deal with a broke. And that was it. He said, Auntie, don't talk about it. And he reminded me where I came from.
That's right. Yeah.
He reminded me.
Yeah. One word to describe just some of the superstars that you've worked with. Just some. There's a laundry list of people.
There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. Like, you know, it's funny. We had premiere for the first season. I was at AMC, and Gladys was there. And I was so excited to see her because she was so upset because I ran away from my house. My uncle, which was Paul Kennedy at that time, was married to my aunt. And he was there. He was Gladys Knight and the Pips manager and choreographer. And I stayed in trouble here. And they took me. And I never realized that I was in Atlanta. That's where I ran away from. And I didn't even know that.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. You got great.
I didn't even know that. But there's so many people. As a kid, James Brown, that I described this whole house to his daughter. I met his daughter, and I never forget we was down there with Levert and them. Gerald Levert's brother, all of us was down there in the studio. And they was like, this James Brown's daughter. And I looked at her. I started telling the whole story when I was a kid. And I used to go get the buttons to say it loud, I'm black and proud. He would have the buttons. I knew the color. I could see his house right now to this day. And I said, as a kid, I used to look at the women there. They were so pretty, and they used to have poodles. All of them had mini skirts on and poodles.
Yeah.
And I just idolized that as a little girl.
I love this.
You know what I'm saying? I have stitches in the back of my head when I was a little girl, right in on Merrick at St. Albans Park. I was pumping up so high in a swing, and I was running from Count Basie's daughter.
What?
So there's so many stories on going back.
Yes.
Like way back from being a little kid that I could go to talking about various things.
It feels like this was destined for you, just to be around superstars, this path, this journey. It feels like you just showed up to the calling. You were at the right place at the right time. And that is, wow. That's amazing. And did something with it, right? It's not like you just showed up and just it kind of withered away. You actually did something with it, and you've provided opportunities for so many other people.
This is like the last thing that I really kind of wanted to do. Like when I went to Georgia and I left here, and I never forget, I was telling Kelly Price that I never want to do this. Like, I watched the stuff that they went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, what she went through as an artist. Yo-Yo, with Yo-Yo. Me, Kelly, and Yo-Yo used to sit on the couch and listen to Jose play strings. I love strings to this day. And just listening to Jose with the strings, and we would all be crying. And I'll just sit there crying because just the stuff that they were going through, period. As a woman, I always knew that if I really, really touched this, I was going to fight for women.
That's right.
No matter what it took.
Right.
I know I'm going to get beat down. I know I'm going to have things come at me so bad. I know that's going to happen to me. But I knew that that's who I wanted to save.
Yeah.
Was us. We're powerful. We're really, really powerful. You know, so when they tell me, oh, you remind me of this and this and that woman, I can't remind you of that person. I've never had an investor.
Ooh.
I've never had a person invest into anything that I've done.
Wow.
I've never had a male counterpart.
Ooh.
It was me. I did it
you.
as a mother.
That's right. That's right.
And social service that stood behind me. Each one of them became a case. So every artist I dealt with, honestly, became a case in my head. I had to condition myself.
Wow.
For certain things, because I ain't know nothing about this. I know how to hustle. I'm good at that. So that's all it was about. That's all I thought about. And even for these women and putting these shows together and getting this stuff together, we come with a lot of freaking baggage. We got a lot of baggage.
Do you think they understand that you want to protect them? Like in this upcoming season, some of the clips that I saw, because it hasn't been released yet, I feel like you're trying to protect.
But see, let me just tell you this, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. That's my downfall.
Ooh.
I can't make you into who I want you to be. Okay?
That's right.
You are just who you are. There's nothing I can do to make you be who I want you to be. And sometimes we'll look at a snake and turn it into a puppy. And it ain't until it shoots that venom in you that you want to say, oh, get this was a snake. Oh, my God. It was a snake the whole while. You've seen it from the beginning. But that's my fault. I always want to think that I can help somebody and change them. I always think that I can bring you to another level. Shame on me.
Damn it.
Not shame on you. It's shame on me because I completely make that mistake every
single time. That's right.
I want to help somebody, and I get the bad end of the stick.
And yet you still keep helping.
But I keep helping.
And you continue to help.
Because I'm stupid.
No, because you care. Because you care. Because you are showing up to your purpose. What would you say ultimately? Why is it very important for you to make a show like Deb's House? Why has this journey been very important for you?
Because I want to show women that you can do it. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you look like, what's the color of your skin, what's your sexual preference, note that you come first, second, and third. He has no number. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that you can do it. It's so important for me for you to turn the TV on and see you. You might not be going through what that person is going through. You might not have what that person have. But there's somewhere you're in there. You fit. You fit somewhere in that equation, somewhere. And it's okay. Because there are people out here that care. I'm not going to tell you everybody do.
Right.
But there's people that care. It ain't costing you nothing.
You weren't worried at all when your son, who we all love, Waka Flocka, wanted to be in this industry, knowing what you know, knowing what you've experienced.
I didn't want, like, Waka coming in was to help me.
Oh.
Because OJ had just gotten shot. Gucci was locked up. Nicki was sick of it. With him going to jail, like whatever. It's not that she was gonna be there, but it was not. This is not going right for my career, type thing.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Everything was happening. I'm gonna keep it on it with you. I didn't look at Waka as being no artist. He was somebody I need to keep Gucci straight, and I needed Gucci to keep Waka near him, where I know where Waka's at because I was afraid because Waka was destined to be on the borderline of whatever. I'm not calling, I rebuke it, but he was wild. He scared. I couldn't lose another child. I just lost a child. I didn't want to lose another one.
That's right.
I was scared.
Yeah.
So I played both of them into watching each other. And that's what changed him. But he knew I was in trouble. And he's always been, my son's champion for me. And they're all my protectors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like really big.
Yeah. And he's a guest on season 2 for your show.
So I begged. He didn't want to do. He's like, Mom, well, I don't want to come on this stuff. I said, Waka, as a male, I want you to just come on and would you listen to this? And how does this make you feel? Because I love when he brings me different females. Like, Ma, I want you to hear this record. This one just made this. She bad, Ma. Like, why? Like, he just listen because he loves the music.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I told him, I said, I'm doing this show. I think it would look good for you to come on and just sit next to me with this.
Yeah.
He looked at me. He ain't gonna disappoint me because I can look sad to walk and I'm gonna get exactly what I want. So just being real.
Yeah.
And he did it. And that was really, really important. And he didn't agree with everything with me.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, he didn't agree with everything.
Do we get to see the disagreement in this new season?
I think so. I hope so. I never watch myself.
Why? Do you start like, oh, why did I do that? Why did
Oh, I should have said this. Why did I say it like that? Like, I'm going to walk out here saying, oh, you know how many things you could have covered with her? You could have said this, and that. Or you could have answered this question like this. And I go through that. I'm my own worst.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
I'm my own worst.
What is your proudest moment in your career?
I think the proudest moment is being able to do something that people told me I would never be able to do. And it was never happening.
They really told you that?
Yeah.
Do you run into them again, ever?
Yeah, I see them. But, the next thing is I remember, like, even with Gooch, people was telling me that if I dealt with him, that they would never deal with me again in life. And today I see those people, they be all up on them. It's like, it's so funny to me because stuff that people have said to me, I see them as in the fan club of these people. So you have to be careful. That's why I told you the whispers are important.
That's right. And ultimately, what do you want your legacy to be?
That I stood 10 toes down without bucking the system.
That's right.
That I stood for what I believe in. I'm not gonna do something I don't believe in. I'm not gonna touch nothing I don't believe in. You ain't got enough money to pay me to do that.
That's right.
And I am that type. My dumb ass will cut my nose to spite my face. And it's okay with me. But you can't buy me. I have to really believe in this. I have to strongly believe in it. And I strongly believe in this. And I know that we got a lot of children out there. This narrative needs to be changed. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I just had a brand new granddaughter.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And she's my world.
Oh, my
Like, when I tell you that I do not want her growing up doing this stuff, I don't want her twerking. I don't want her doing it. No. I want her to have the opportunity to be a kid. These kids don't even have the opportunity to be a kid. We don't even have children performing for children. They idolizing these older people that they should not be. They should have peers their age in this business.
Oh, you're always going to be a protector, Deb.
Yeah,
always.
I know.
And it's always going to probably get you in trouble.
It gets me in trouble all the time. All the time, it gets me in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, I am that person. I want to help the world when I know I can't. I'll help you before I can help me.
Yeah.
And it'd be hurting me. I'd literally be hurting myself.
But I think that love is what we see in your career. It has been an honor to have this conversation with you. You are everything and more. I thought I knew, but having this conversation, I am so happy that we get these shows, even though it's not enough to show who you are in totality. You have so much to give, and I'm thankful that you've given us what we have so far. But thank you. Thank you for continuing the hard work, the journey, wanting to be a protector, and being resilient.
It's not hard when you love it. No matter what's difficult to other people, that don't mean it's difficult for me.
Whew.
I can see through some of that.
Yeah.
Don't forget that I see your good before your bad comes through.
Well, damn, I mean, you saw the puppy when it was a snake. I know. It's just, Deb, you are amazing. And you set the bar really high for just a lot of anyone who's interested in managing or being part of somebody's career or livelihood. There'll never be anyone like you. And thank you for all that you've done. And thank you for fighting for your team always.
Thank you.
Us on the outside seeing it and have heard about it for years. Yeah. It is amazing to be having this conversation with you. So I thank you so much. And I'm excited for Deb's house.
Like she wanted to interview me, period.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, because you had so much stuff there, but that's crazy.
Yeah, well, listen.
And I felt like I was on the couch.
Well, your journey is so incredible. And while we do see so much on your show, I want people to know what you have done. And it's important that...
But I don't think... You know what's crazy? This is so crazy. Like, people always say, why you never speak on this? Why do you never talk about that? Because what I did for you, I can't do that for her.
Right.
Y'all are not the same people.
That's right, yeah.
You're two different individuals.
Yeah.
So why am I going to sit up here and be cocky?
Yeah.
Oh, I did the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, I had that plug.
Yeah.
And I had that cameraman. I had those cameras.
But we learned from it. For whatever it's worth, just know, you're teaching us, too.
No, I understand that. But you could talk about situations without always cocky. People can't introduce themselves without saying, oh, I'm so and so. This.
That's right.
Or you assume these things is going on, and you don't even know. Sometimes I listen to people talk crap, and they don't even know what I do.
Yeah. You're like, okay.
Okay, wow. I didn't know I was going through that. I didn't know that me and this person, I didn't know that this was happening for real. Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah. Wow, this is new for me. But I'm not going to go tomorrow and blast it all over social media and show you different.
Yeah.
Let you think what you want to think. I don't care.
You are very evolved, by the way. The fact that someone can slight you and you don't slight them back.
I'm not going through that crap.
You are.
I'm not.
You're good.
No, I'm not.
You're really good.
Listen to me, sweetheart. When you've lived my life, you'd understand it. Okay? It's easy to get in and hard as hell to come out. Okay? Oof. So when you lived my life, you would understand. Everybody get a pass. You get a pass. You get a pass. You get a pass. Everybody gets a pass. Just feel sorry for the one that don't get the pass.
Damn it. I hope everyone gets a pass on Deb's house. Season 2, Friday, WeTV. Watch it. Deb.